Welcome back, Pirate Nation.
We took a short break from announcements, but
we are happy to be back on air.
You know what made me happy?
What?
Getting a week off for spring break.
If only we had 2 weeks off. What is our next break?
I'm glad you asked. We have April 7th and April 14th off for bad weather days, and April 21st is a staff work day.
So that means no school for students?
That's exactly right.
Wait, April 14th, is there something else that day?
I don't know, maybe something fun and important?
Prom!
Speaking of prom, if you need help getting a dress, you can stop by Miss Morgan's room GH310 and pick out a dress. She also has limited amount of shoes, and all of this is free and available until April 13th. Looking for something fun to do before prom? On April 1st, the GHS Junior Optimist Club will be hosting a color run from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the soccer practice field in front of GMS. The entry fee is $25 and includes a t-shirt. All the money raised will go to funding senior scholarships. There is a QR code in Quest announcements for more information.
We want to remind everyone to wear your badge.
What if I lost my badge?
Well, if you lost your ID badge and need a replacement, scan one of the QR codes throughout the school. You must be logged into your school account for the link to work. You'll be emailed when a new badge is ready to be picked up, and the cost for a replacement badge is $5.
Are you interested in attending Tarleton State University? Stop by and visit with the admissions counselor during lunch on Tuesday, March 28th. I'm Ava.
And I'm Audrey.
And now on to weather.
Hey guys, I'm Elena and I'm here to bring you this week's weather forecast. Monday, our coldest day, will reach to a high of 68 and a low of 46 degrees. And as you can see, that cloudy overcast weather is going to continue until about probably Friday. Then from there, we can see the temperature rise quite a bit from Tuesday to Wednesday and Thursday, with highs increasing from about 72 to a steady 78 and lows being in the high 50s. This is weather you'll want to keep an eye out for because the drastic rise in temperature is a catalyst for atmospheric instability, which can lead to thunderstorms and tornadoes. Speaking of tornadoes, it's important to remember that a tornado watch is when there's all the ingredients for a tornado, but no sighting of a funnel cloud. A tornado warning is when there's ingredients in a spotted active tornado. Continuing on, we'll see a slight drop in temperature about Friday, but a steady rise once more as the temperatures climb back up to 77 with lows still in the mid to high 50s. I'm Elena, and that's this week's weather.
Hello, my name is Lee Stewart, bringing you this week's sports update. The Lady Pirate golf team is competing in the District 5A golf tournament on Monday and Tuesday at the Sugar Tree Golf Course. Our men's golf team will compete in their District 5A tournament on Thursday and Friday. In baseball news, varsity plays against Aledo at home on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. The JV Purple team takes on Aledo at home in a doubleheader at 4:30 and 6:30 on Wednesday. JV Purple plays at home again on Saturday at 12 p.m. against Arlington Heights. The varsity has a home game against Arlington Heights following the JV at 2 p.m. Come out and cheer for the guys. Our softball team has a home game against Azle on Friday at 7 p.m. Track will be competing in Stephenville on Thursday. That's all for sports. Stay safe and don't trust the Ducks.
Hey guys, it's Grant here with Pirate Production Studios, and today I'm joined by varsity pitcher and outfielder and a member of the media class as well, Michael Holbrook. Today I'm going to be asking him a few questions about baseball, more specifically the seniors and the varsity players. So first up, how many seniors are on the team?
We have 7 seniors, including James Bird, me, Jaden Poe, and Ty Halverson, as well as Garrett Jones, our catcher Cooper Thomas, and first baseman Tyler Guidry.
My next question is, has anyone moved up from JV to varsity?
Cooper Brown, Austin Pruitt, and keep your eyes on sophomore Hudson Hamilton. Hunter Jones also moved up, as well as Noah Medeiros.
And finally, what colleges are players committed to and who's all going there?
James Bird is going to Friendship, Garrett Jones is going to Temple, and Tyler Guidry is going to Navarro College.
All right, thank you, Michael, and thanks to all of you for listening. I'm Grant, this is Michael, signing out.
Hi, my name is Brendan Hawley and I'm here with Sunny Schumann. Today I'll be asking her some questions about her upcoming leadership camp happening in April. What is Cadet Leadership Camp?
So Cadet Leadership Camp is a camp that we do every year in JRTC, and it's basically a camp where we get the entire battalion, so like everyone in the battalion to go out to a designated area, usually is Harlingen, and we go out there, we do a bunch of fun tasks, we do a bunch of PT activities and everything, but the main thing is that we do a lot of leadership games and a lot of leadership activities. And so with that, what we do in most situations is whatever task or activity that we're doing, we designate one like lower classman or like one of the younger cadets to step up and see what they have as a leader.
That's cool. How does Cadet Leadership Camp help improve your leadership skills?
So being put on the spot, it gives an aspect of, like decision making and stepping up to the plate, having the initiative to be up there and leading your platoon, your squad, or whoever you're leading in the group that you're with. And what it does is it helps with your leadership in a way of many different points. So say for example, you're put in a situation and you're put on the spot where you need to get up and lead for it. So it gives that confidence boost, right? And there's a lot of other people that are also helping them.
Doesn't that sound cool? What's the difference between having your leadership camp at El Tesoro versus the traditional location at Harlingen?
So the difference between that is that at El Tesoro we went down a couple years ago and because of COVID. But our traditional location that we usually do Cadet Leadership Camp is at Harlingen down with the Marine Military Academy. So the difference really, in my opinion, is that El Tesoro teaches more about like the leadership aspects because we don't have a lot of like the PT aspects. Like of course we do, but we don't have like a lot of them, like the drill. We don't have like much of the whole hardball yelling and everything. It's more of like having a bunch of different activities for them to do and rotate between and having a new step-up leader in order for everyone to have a turn and being a leader of their group. For Harlingen though, we do a lot of drill. We're out there on, Marine Military Academy, so we're out there where you have chow hall. We have a set schedule for both activities, but with Harlingen, it's more like we're walking everywhere, we're going everywhere, we're outside most of the times, we sound off and everything. And it's a lot more of the discipline aspect than it is for the leadership. Both of them have the same capabilities of leadership and discipline. However, in my opinion, El Tesoro has more leadership and then Harlingen has more discipline.
That's awesome. What are the different things you do at El Tesoro?
So at El Tesoro, what I remember, what we do is that Cadet Leadership Camp goes over a course of 3 days. Usually the first day is like the intro to, the second day is more leadership activities and everything, and then the last day we have a hike. So for El Tesoro, there's a bunch of activities you can do out there. There's like archery tag, there's the zip lining and high ropes and low ropes, there's a bunch of hiking, there's scavenger hunts, and a bunch of different things that we do different than Harlingen.
That's awesome. What are the different things you do at Harlingen?
So at Harlingen, as I was saying before, there's a lot more PT aspects, so physical fitness. Out there at Harlingen, we have a whole O course and a confidence course. So there are two different courses that we use. One of them, is going up on climbing a rope, and the other one's like you're climbing a rope wall kind of thing. And there's a Tower of Heaven at Harlingen where you have to go straight up all the way and then come back down, and a bunch of different aspects. A lot of with Harlingen different than El Tesoro is that there's just a lot more PT as well. So.
Well, that sounds like a workout.
What's up, Pirate Nation? I'm here with Grant Young, who is on our high school fishing team. Grant, how old were you when you started fishing?
I was 2 years old.
Who got you into fishing?
My dad. Ever since I was young, he just put a pole in my hand and helped me catch some fish.
Where do you spend most of your time fishing?
Either Granbury or just the lakes around here, Possum Kingdom, Hubbard Creek, Whitney. My favorite is Squaw Creek.
You ever fish in
always
ponds?
stays warm. There's not very many ponds around here, so no.
Yes, there are.
There are ponds, but I mean, they're not as fun to fish.
What lures or combos do you use?
I can't tell you what I use. That's a no-no, but my favorite combo is probably the DC.
What's the biggest bass you've ever caught?
Currently in Granbury, 6 pound, 7 ounce fish.
What time of year is the best time for fishing?
About right now. It's March The fish are on their beds. The males are getting ready for the females to come spawn, and whenever the females come spawn, it's a blast.
When it comes to tournaments, how many fish are you allowed to keep?
You can keep 5 fish. They all have to be 14 inches or above. In certain tournaments, there's different rules. So there's a tournament I fished before, you can't keep a fish that's 16 to 24 inches. So it has to be below 16 or above 24 to be able to keep it.
When it comes to scores, how is it counted?
The scores are counted by weight, and then so first place, if you have the biggest weight from your 5 fish, you get 500 points, and then second place will get 499, and then it keeps going down the list.
How long does a tournament last?
Well, my last tournament I got on the water before, so you normally want to get on the water an hour before start time, and start time's 7, so I get on the water about 6. And last cast is 3:15, so that's probably like 7 hours, and then when you're done fishing, you have to go to weigh-in, obviously, and that takes about 2.
How many species of fish can you keep during a tournament?
I can keep 4 or 5, but most people don't catch those other ones. The main one we catch is a largemouth. Some people call them black bass, but yeah.
What do you do with the fish you catch?
You put them in a live well in your boat. It's like this little box that has water running through it constantly. And then you take them to the weigh-in spot where they're weighing the fish. You weigh them, and then you take them to the back. You take some pictures if you catch big ones, and then you put them in the tank and they release them for you.
How bad has the weather gotten while fishing?
Dude, to be honest, the worst was probably one of my high school tournaments. It was like 30 degrees and it was raining and sleeting.
Do they cancel because of the weather?
Not normally. It doesn't normally get that bad. The only time it's really gotten that bad is when it starts lightning or there's a tornado. That happened last Thursday, but it's fun.
All right, thank you, Grant.
Yes, sir.
Once again, I'm Lee Stewart. Now on to the next segment.
Hey Pirate Peers, it's Mason C with some exciting news from our theater department. On March 10th, Granbury High School hosted a 5A 1-act play UIL in our auditorium where 6 other schools and Pirate Theater performed their plays for judges and were scored. On March 10th, Pirate Theater knocked out their competition and advanced to Bi-District with the show Find Me by Olwen Weimark. In addition to advancing, Shelby Parks received an Outstanding Tech Award, Brendan Fisher received an Honorable Mention, Mason Covert, yours truly, received All-Star Actor, and Liz Heil received Best Actor/Actress. Congratulations to the entire theater department for an amazing show, and hopefully we will continue to advance. If we don't advance, Granbury High School and the community can look forward to senior directs. Break a leg, Pirates, and have a wonderful week.